Some might question the tactics I used to get rid of the other man looking to invest in the Golden State Warriors, the man that was trying to take my team, in my city. You might think that I put myself at great risk with shooting this man in the back and fleeing the scene. Well, let me reassure you that it was all part of the plan. I have many people in this city, some are high officials, and some with not even a nickel to their name. There is one common variable that can persuade even the most keenest of minds, and that is money. Have you read the latest printing of the Los Santos Times? Let me go over that for you guys. In a tight bidding war for the rights to the Golden State Warriors, it appears that Crispy Flakes will be the new rightful owner after the other investor, known as Mr. Carl Wright, had disappeared from the scene. The wife of Mr. Wright allowed police officials into her home to perhaps shed some insight on Mr. Wright's disappearance. After a canine searched the house, 2 pounds of cocaine were found and hidden. Forensics did some tests and found that not only Carl Wright's fingerprints were on the subject, but also Miss Wright's, who was arrested immediately. So some of you may think that I shot Mr. Wright. Some of you may be confident in that assumption. But if you ask me, it seems like Mr. Wright had other issues. And, well, let's go and enjoy our first day as the owner of the Golden State Warriors. So it's our first day on the job as GM for the Golden State Warriors, and no doubt success is still on top of our priority list. We will do whatever it takes to make this team win a championship for many years to come, guys. So, you know, we're just talking to Jason Sutton here, and me and him, we're pretty good friends. You know, we kind of got a good little connection going, and we kind of, you know, he kind of gives me leeway with this team and whatnot, so I can pretty much do whatever I want with it. And that's kind of like what we're just kind of going over our objectives right here and all that good stuff. So really looking forward to taking over this team and see what we can do with it. Because, you know, we do have a day job, of course, right? We have a day job. And really, when it comes to the financials, we have other ways to take care of financials, so we don't really get too crazy about that. Of course, we want to use the realistic rosters and all that good stuff. So here we go, guys. For our first day here, we just kind of want to go over our roster and maybe make a trade or two, you know, just kind of see what we need. And in the end of the day, David Lee, possibly Andrew Bogut, both of them got to get off my team, guys. And, you know, Harrison Barnes, he's a very solid player. It's rookie year. He played very well for this team in the playoffs. But ever since we got Iguodala, who I plan on keeping, his value to this team kind of diminished, and he doesn't really get that big a chance. But with that being said, I still think he has a lot of trade value. And ultimately, what I'd like to do is, because, you know, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Iguodala, that's set. That's set in stone. But I really want to bulk up that front court a little bit more. Maybe get a more post-minded power forward. Nothing against David Lee or whatnot. As we take a look at the coaches here, Steve Kerr, he looked like a beast. You know, he got some good stats right there, so we'll keep him around. But really, David Lee just gets injured a lot. Andrew Bogut gets injured a lot, and we ain't got time for that on this team here. Like, we want to win now. Like I said, we're going to take over the city, guys. We're going to do what we can to just be the ruler, man. Like, we want to rule the NBA just as much as Los Santos. So, I mean, I'm just taking a look at some traits here. And Draymond Green, he's got some good potential out there. I still don't know if he's ready to start on our team yet, but I think he'll be a great six-man. So, we're going to look at some trades here with perhaps Harrison Barnes and David Lee. You know, maybe we'll take a look at some other ones. I'm not really liking any of these. They're all seem kind of, you know, kind of whack for. I was thinking about Serge Ibaka. Like, he'd be a good solid fit here on this team. But you know, Nate Nerlens Noel. You know, we're gonna take a look other ways. I just think that we can really maximize our value even more of this team. And as always, guys, leave me comments in the comment section below, seeing what other players you want on this team, because this is my team just as much as it is yours. So, you know, Blake Griffin. No way Blake Griffin is gonna leave the Clippers to come to us. Which that would actually be pretty cool, though. I'll be all for that. Thinking about Zebo, but they want too much for him, guys. They want way too much. Like, why would we're not going to give him Klay Thompson. Like, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, unless some foreseeable event happens, you know, or unforeseeable event, my bad, he's not going to get traded, either one of them. Like, they're just too good. We thought about Melo, but, of course, got to give a lot for him. You know, I was thinking maybe Dirk, Kevin Garnett's old, but, you know, come bring him here for a season, because, you know, it's, we're going to do some things out here, but I thought this trade right here for Greg Monroe seemed pretty clutch to me, guys. Seemed like a pretty good option here. You know, Harrison Barnes, Maurice Spates. Maurice Spates is a very solid player. Don't get me wrong. Harrison Barnes, very solid young player. But Monroe, he could be a 2010 guy on any given night. Like he can be like a 25-15 guy if he really wants to be. So I think he'll be a great addition to this team here. And a guy like Maurice Spates, very solid player, but he could be replaced. So by other power forwards from free agency and whatnot. But yes, guys, I think we made a good move here with Greg Monroe. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. And well, a little side note. Our first day on the job, as we are kind of looking pretty professional right there. We have some financials to take care of, but we also have an image to upkeep. And I will admit that maybe perhaps getting rid of the other investor was a little shady. So I went and hired somebody to take care of small tasks for us and bring in additional revenue for our team. And well, you'll get to know him a bit more next episode.
Hello there, my name's Barry the Cop. I can't wait to get to know Los Santos even more.